The secret to your success is to go all in and commit to your Michael Jordan level genius. See, I believe that everybody has Michael Jordan level genius. You are the best in the world at something. And it's not what you went to school for, not what your parents did, not what you grew up thinking about, but you are the best in the world at something. So the key to you winning is finding the thing that you have Michael Jordan level genius at and then going all in on it and using that to bring value to other people and build the business that you want. If you look at what I do, I love entrepreneurship. I love thought leadership. I love motivation. I love content that helps people believe in each other. And I love YouTube. And I love all those things. And what I've done is combine all of those into a business. And it's led me to a lot of places that I never thought I would get to. I remember when Ed Milet and Andy Frisella flew me out to their event to speak at in Whistler. And you have to pay, I think, $50,000 to be as part of their private group. So some high-level entrepreneurs, 7, 8, 9-figure entrepreneurs. And I was speaking in between David Goggins and Peyton Manning. You think of David Goggins being the most, tough, hard human alive, maybe. And Peyton Manning being maybe the greatest quarterback in the discussion of all time. And I was in between them. I got to go after Goggins and Peyton Manning's after me. It's like, what did I just get sandwiched in between? And I had a lot of insecurities, a lot of doubts, a lot of fears. Like, wow, I don't belong in this group. Why am I on stage with these two guys? But then I realized, you know what? With the things that I'm doing, I am that. I am that good. Goggins and Peyton Manning are not going to get on and talk about YouTube strategies, marketing strategies, thought leadership strategies. They don't know anything about that stuff, but I'm great at it. It's what I do. It's what I'm the Peyton Manning of. And it still feels uncomfortable to even say that, but it's true. That's my Michael Jordan level genius, and I've worked to master it. And the key thing is figuring out all of the things that you love and you're great at and combining them. That's how you have success. Committing to mastering those things. I think we get pulled into other people's versions of success and what other people want us to do, and you spend most of your life. Think about how much of look at your week, look at the past week, the past 7 days of your life. How much of that time did you spend working on the thing that you're great at or you want to be great at? Like your Michael Jordan level, Peyton Manning level genius. How much time did you actually spend on those things versus how much time you spend on things that you don't really care that much about and you were doing for other people because they have expectations of you? And the more you can start to flip it, to spend less time on the things that just other people expect of you and more time on the things that you actually want to get great at, that's when life starts to get really good. That's when you start to accomplish your goals. That's when you start to have more financial success. That's when you start to find more meaning and happiness and purpose in the work that you're doing. Okay, so how do you do it? Maybe that's great. Motivational talk. Awesome. How do you actually do it? What are the steps? Step number 1, let's make a list of all the things that you love doing. What do you actually like? What do you get lost in? I can make videos. I like making videos. I love entrepreneurship. I love thought leadership. I could talk for hours and hours and hours and never get bored. I can do a speaking gig and then spend 5 hours in the hallway and just lose track of time, forget that I have to go to the bathroom, be running a fever, not even notice it. Like, where do you lose track of time? But on other things, I hate. We're going grocery shopping. Nina's gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna film videos in the car. I hate grocery shopping. No interest. Like 20 minutes of grocery shopping feels like 20 hours. But 20 hours of helping entrepreneurs feels like 20 minutes. So there's no right or wrong. There's right or wrong for you. What do you love? What can you get lost in? What can you do that you could spend 5 hours and it feels like 5 minutes went by? What are those things that happen consistently for you? That's step number 1, right? What do you love? What can you get lost in? Step number 2 is, this is a big one. This is where so many people make a mistake. You hopefully have a few things on your list. It's not just one thing. There's a few things that's what makes you special, makes you unique, makes you you. I'm not the only guy who cares about entrepreneurship, but when you combine entrepreneurship plus thought leadership plus believe plus YouTube, that makes me unique, right? That brings me into rooms that otherwise I wouldn't have gotten into. When you have that list of the different things you can do that you love doing, they often feel like they're disconnected. They often feel like they don't match up. And so we're thinking, okay, well, I could do this business or this business or this business or this business. Instead of thinking or, you think and. You don't have to pick one or the other, and you don't have to pick one business or another. You combine them. Not into 10 different businesses, but one business that does 10 things, or one business that does 4 things. You combine those interests of yours into one thing. That unique combination is going to make you special. And people will either make the mistake of trying to launch 4 businesses at the same time, or just having to pick one thing. If you try to launch 4 different businesses, say you have 4 interests, right? 4 passions, 4 things you love doing. You launch 4 different businesses, you're gonna get just stuck in so much admin and headache and hassle and 4 different websites and social media accounts. It's a disaster. You end up getting nothing done. Or you pick one thing and focus on that, and then you end up missing the other 3 because you love all 4 of them. The secret is to combine all 4 of them into one business that's never been seen before. That's your Michael Jordan level genius. Which brings us to step number 3. How can you use those things to bring value to other people? If you're doing something just for yourself, then you've got a hobby, and it can be a really fulfilling hobby. It's a lot of fun, but ultimately a business doesn't happen until you're bringing value to other people, right? You make money by bringing value to other people. You want to make money quickly, bring value quickly to other people. You want to make a lot of money quickly, bring a lot of value quickly to other people. When you can figure those 3 things out, when you can make that list of all the things that you love doing, you get lost in, like it'd be so much fun to keep doing these things all day long instead of the job that you have or the life you're living right now. When you can combine those things, so it's not just one or the other, one business or another, but combine them in a way that's uniquely you. And then 3, use those things to bring value to other people. That's where you win. I bring value in what I do by making content. I can make money from advertising and sponsorships by making YouTube videos. I get paid to go speak on stages and deliver my message to entrepreneurs. I get paid to help people with their YouTube channels and grow them inside of thought leadership. I get paid to create books and advances on deals and royalties on sales that happen, right? You can get paid in a lot of different ways when you learn to bring value. Michael Jordan level genius, that's you. You need to find it. You need to then master it, because the potential alone is not enough. You got to actually start doing something about it. And then in that combination of what you are great at, figuring out how you can help other people, serve other people, and get paid to do it as well. That's where you win. If you want another Evan Rant video that just might give you the confidence you need, check it out right there next to me. I think you'll enjoy it. Continue to believe, and I'll see you there.
The language you use about yourself when you're by yourself is what will make or break your self-esteem.